Alright, hey guys, got a random couple subjects today, I guess. First, I think I have allergies all of a sudden. Like, I've never had them any other time in my life. Like, you know, like seasonal allergies and stuff. Which would be weird, I mean, considering it's winter, but, on Saturday, I was just sitting on my computer, and suddenly, like, this side of my nose, like, it started, like, dripping, whatever, and getting all, like, stuffy. And this side's perfectly fine, like, what the hell? I don't know what that's about. But I've been, like, sneezing nonstop. I actually haven't sneezed since first hour. I sneezed twice. And it was really weird because I tried making, like, the first time I tried making it really quiet and I tried holding it in, it was just like, it was horrible. Yeah, I don't know if can you gain allergies later in life? Like, is that possible? I don't know. I guess I'll look it up, or maybe you guys can tell me if you know. Besides that, I finished my vase today in ceramics. I'm so excited. I just have to write it up tomorrow, and then I'm gonna get it fired, and then I'm gonna glaze it, and then I'm gonna show it to you guys, and then, it's great. It's really great. So, alright, I don't know how many of you, how many of you that watch my videos, which there's like 2 of you, but if you guys have, Tumblr, and if you've heard of the Did You Know Tumblr, I read about 175 pages of their Tumblr yesterday, and I found out a lot of cool things, like, where is it? Yeah, okay, so you know, like, when you repeat a word so many times that it just loses its meaning and it doesn't even sound like just a word anymore, it sounds like something that's just made up? There's actually a name for that, and it's like the opposite of deja vu, which is like jamais vu or something like that. It's whatever. And then I found out what deja vu is. I have it written down right here. I thought it was crazy. So it's your brain trying to apply a memory to a situation you're in, failing, and then making you feel like it's similar anyway. I've always wondered what that's about, because I have a deja vu moment, like, every 5 freaking minutes. It's horrible. But yeah, I thought that was really cool, and there's a lot of cool stuff, like, the science behind, like, tanning is also related to why, like, apple's brown. Weird. And then, like, yeah. Sorry. I have a thing on my lip. Anyway. I thought that was really cool. And there's a lot of really cool others. You guys should definitely check that out. It's really cool. I've never gotten so, like, focused on anything before. I can't focus on things, but I focused on that pretty damn well. Like, I didn't even change, like, onto a different webpage to go look at something else until I read about the 100th page of that, and I'm like, oh, right, I'm on other websites right now. So, that was cool. This is annoying. Okay, yeah, my day was boring. It's cold out today. I got into an argument with one of my friends about, like, the weather, basically about how the roads are, because the roads are hell. I mean, they're better right now, but this morning, it took, like, half an hour for me to get to school, and I live 2.5 miles away from the school. And it took me, like, half an hour to get there. It was horrible. Because it snowed, like, all night, and it's snowing all morning, and it was snowing, like, into the afternoon. I don't even know if it stopped snowing yet. Like, whatever, I don't care. So, like, getting out of my, like, housing area, that was just hell in itself. Like, this side, there's, like, my houses. On the other side of a street, there's more houses over there. And there's, like, this street going through. And I had to turn into that street, but traffic coming from, like, say, here's the 2 housing areas, and the street going through there, traffic doesn't have to stop through there, but on each side, you have to stop. So I stopped there, and people kept pulling, like, into the view, and I'm like, shit, move, 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 and someone would move, and a new person would move there, because there's a school, like, right back that way, and, so it took forever to get out of there, and there's these people that, like, I'd be sitting here and they're like pulling and they're like, okay, turning now. And it's like, oh my god, just go. So after I just got fed up, I'm like, I don't care if it's your turn, it's my turn, go. I mean, I was just like more like, okay, go. And almost hit another car because they pulled out. Like, because going on that road, there's like more housing areas along there. And some dipstick like pulled out in front very slowly, may I add. And they were like in the middle of like, or no, the other one, like the little midsection of the lanes. Like there's this lane over here, lane over there. They're like right here. And I'm like, really? I know it's hard to see the lanes, but you can still see the marker. And they're just like, meh. So I'm like behind them, like move, pick a damn lane. And eventually they did. Then there was a stoplight. It's like, really? Alright, whatever. So it was frustrating. Then getting into school, it's like, you have to go through here and then pull in, and it's like, slip. But, yeah, like, everyone died on the way to school. Like, half the people in all my classes were gone. Like, all the buses were late, and just why I'm happy I don't take a bus. And I feel sorry for the people that had to walk. Ugh, it's horrible. But yeah. Right, I was telling you about my friend and how we got into an argument. She was just saying, like, oh, the roads aren't that bad. Everyone stopped complaining. It's like, really? Because you weren't the one driving. And she wasn't. She doesn't drive. I know she doesn't even have her permit, so pissed me off. Yeah. I've been talking for, like, ever. I just like to talk, I guess. A huge box of crayons. It's really cool. My back hurts too. A candy cane. These are the best candy canes ever. Like, they're, Sour Punch ones. And they're really good. Like, the outside's really sweet and delicious. And the inside's got, like, this chewy stuff. And it's really cool. So what I do is I'll, like, break off a piece and I'll chew it so it gets all squishy, and then it shrinks after a while of chewing it. It's really cool. And then I go to I try to swallow it and it gets like caught in my throat and I cough and it like flies out and sticks to something. It's disgusting but hilarious. So yeah, I want some right now actually. I'm trying to be at least a little bit healthy, but it's not really going. It actually worked pretty well this morning. Like, my breakfast consisted of, like, a half of a granola bar, like those, like, Nature Valley ones that has, like, the two little bars, whatever. I had, like, half, or no, I had one of those, like, one of the little bars. And then I had coffee from the school. It was a good coffee. Except I got it before class started. I did my first class. We're not allowed to have drinks besides water, like, with us at our desk. So I had to leave it in the back of the room. So it's just sitting there all hour. I'm thinking about the entire time, I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna be freezing by the time I get it. No, why did I even buy it? And it was actually still kind of warm when I got it. It was like the perfect drinkable temperature. I mean, if it just needed to be a little bit warmer, it would have been perfect, but yeah. It was pretty cool. So that was my breakfast, and then I ate like my granola bar in my second hour, and I ate like half of it, and then I was like full, and I was like, what's going on? That's really weird. So I gave the rest to my friend, and I was doing so good until I got to lunch. Like, I wasn't planning on really getting anything. I was like, gonna get something to drink, and that's it. And then they had nachos. Like, good nachos, like with the meat, the cheese, and the lettuce and everything on them. Well, you had to put everything besides the meat on it, but they had that, and I'm like, I can't say no to the nachos, so I got nachos, and they were delicious. I regret nothing. And then I came home and ate the other half of my Subway sandwich from yesterday, which was also delicious, by the way. Yeah. It was one of the new ones from Subway. It was a wasabi, like, steak one. It was really good. Except the onions, like, kick you in the teeth. Like, if those don't clear your sinuses, I don't know what does. Even though wasabi on it wasn't that bad. No, it was the onions. It was hell! I realize how attractive that sounds, just talking about eating onions, just, whatever. Anyway, I've been going on for, like, it seems like it's an hour. Yeah, it's been about 10 minutes. So this is gonna be, like, the longest video ever. I'm still working on getting that, video editing software. So if you guys know any actually good ones, and you've made it this far through this video, it'd be nice if you'd give me some suggestions like that, and they have to be free, too. Because I need to download them. Well, my dad would, because I can't. Because you need to be logged in as the administrator. And my dad doesn't trust me with anything, so he's the administrator on my computer, so yeah, he has to do it for me. But yeah, do that. And these videos will be, ow, God, not, ow. Videos will be a lot shorter, so I can actually, you know, cut little breaks in them and whatever. But yeah, so I think I'm done now. You guys are probably really bored if you've actually made it this far. All my videos are so long, I apologize. But okay, I'm good. Yeah. So, yeah. Bye, guys.